Ooh, ah, oh, oh, ah, oh, oh, ah, oh, ah. Oh, ah, oh, oh, ah, oh, ah, oh, ah. Take three brothers in a bakery, and the father in the ground. The eldest took the ledger, the middle took the morning round. Oh, the youngest took the oven and the flour and the proof. He was up before the sparrows kneading dough beneath the roof. The bread came out in tens, cause the trays were built for 10. And the root had 9 deliveries from the corner to the glen. 9 loaves out the door, 9 mouths on the street. And the 10th one sat on the counter cooling the heat. The elders wrote it down as lost a line inside the red. The middle said just eat it, but the youngest shook his head. The 10th slice is in the end, the 10th slice is in waste. Oh, the 10th slice is the one the ledger doesn't have a place. The scale says throw it out, the counter says it's bread. The youngest wrapped it in a cloth and this is what he said. The crumb is still the flour, the crust is still the grain. The remainder is an error, it's the part you haven't named. Oh, yeah. Is the part you haven't named. Well, he sold the 10th loaf for the morning market after price. Day-old bread to the early riser, still warm, still nice. He kept the pennies in the bag inside the oven's hood. And when the bag was heavy enough, he bought a second tray of wood. Now the oven bakes for 20, and the root has 17. And the eldest writes 3 down as lost, and the youngest raps all 3. Here the middle brother laughed at first, then he stopped and watched the bag. Pennies in the copper, copper in the timber, timber in 2 of a brand new flag above a second shop across the road beside the church. The youngest hung a sign that said we rise from what you leave in the lurch. Yeah. The crumb just didn't wanna lurch. Oh, the 10th slice is in nothing, the 10th slice is in waste. Oh, the 10th slice is the one the ledger doesn't have a place. The scale says throw it out, the counter says it's bread. The youngest wrapped it in a cloth and this is what he said. The crumb is still the flour, the crust is still the grain. The remainder is an error, it's the part you haven't named. Oh, it's the part you haven't named. The others came around eventually. The numbers changed his mind when the second shop out earned the first on what the first had left behind. He said, I wrote it off as rounding, and the rounding built a store. The youngest said the bread was always bread, it was the ledger keeping score. And the score was missing columns, and the columns couldn't see that the 10th slice had a customer. The first 9 set free, not waste, not loss, not error, not the margin of the math. Just bread that hadn't found its mouth, but was sitting on the path. Oh, the 10th slice is in nothing, the 10th slice is in waste. Oh, the 10th slice is the one the ledger doesn't have a place. The scale says throw it out, the counter says it's bread. The youngest wrapped it in a cloth and this is what he said. The crumb is still the flour, the crust is still the grain. The remainder is an error, it's the bakery you haven't built yet. On the bread they said, on the doorway. The 2 shops now, same oven, same flour, same proof, same hands at 4 in the morning. The 10th slice doesn't sit on the counter anymore. It walks out the door, oh, like it always should have, should have, should have.